rise and shine to your family. I hope your day is going wonderful. And as you can see by the title of this video, this one right here is going to be about the differences between spring water and purified water, and mainly some of the different processes that they go through before they reach us in our homes and before they get drank. So I'm gonna go ahead and first I'm gonna talk about the processes of which purified water go through, and then I'll talk about spring water, and then I'll bring it full circle. So what is purified water? Purified water is man-made water which is prepared from mechanical purification. Some of the processes that purified water go through is, one for example, is distillation. Distilled water is obtained by boiling the water and collecting the condensed vapor. Double distillation is previously already distilled water and they boil it again slowly in order to take out more minerals. So I guess it's to purify more, but it takes out more minerals. Another process of which it goes through is deionization. Deionized water has had most of its mineral ions removed and is almost as pure as distilled water. And lastly here we have demineralization. And demineralization is water that is softened by replacing its undesirable minerals, the ones that make us flow better, with more appropriate salts so it can be used for certain chemical processes. So this would probably be a lot of waters that they use, sterile water, stuff like that, for example, to do like doctor work and stuff like that. So now that we've talked about some of the processes that purified water go through, let's talk about some of the processes that spring water goes through. So spring water is located beneath the surface of the ground. It is often accessed through a well. Many individuals claim that spring water tastes better as it is enriched with more minerals. And you've probably already heard somebody say that spring water tastes better, or have heard something along those lines, because it really does taste better. And you can really taste those minerals if you take a sip of it. Artesian water. Artesian spring water is water that is brought to the surface from pressure in the aquifer and underground layer of permeable rock which contains water. A gravity spring water is formed from water that seep through layers of soil until it reached an impervious layer. It then flows above confining layers until it reaches the surface on cliffs, hillsides, etc. Tubular spring water, as its name suggests, tubular spring water is contained in tubes such as caves, limestone, cavities, and spaces formed from cooling lava. Seepage spring water it slowly surfaces and it has a low flow, and it does not have much pressure like artesian water. It also does not get confined in an aquifer and is often found in ground depressions such as like slopes and stuff like that, little dig outs, basically, stuff like that. Okay, another thing. So machine-made alkaline water actually goes through processes which put toxic metals in it. So if you drink machine-made alkaline water, you want to stay away from that one, because it's not the same as spring water. It's not the same as alkaline water. It's basically it's processed as well. Tap water, you really want to stay away from tap water, because tap water has chlorine, aluminum, copper, and it contains fluoride. Can't drink that. Another thing that you kind of want to avoid is kind of mineral water, because it goes through the same process and it actually has a lot of metals and stuff added to it as well. So with all of that being said, man, to bring it all full circle, spring water comes from the earth. It comes from natural sources and it doesn't go through any treatment processes. Whereas purified water, on the other hand, goes through a lot of mechanical purification before it reaches us, therefore taking all of the minerals out before. So drinking good spring water is going to benefit your body. It's going to benefit, it may benefit a lot of aspects in your life, because life is, our bodies are made up of a big percentage of water. I believe it's like 80 plus, somewhere in that range. But being made up of so much water, I believe that we should place an emphasis upon water, because it is a big part of us, and we should know where it comes from and the processes that it goes through. So if you haven't drank spring water before and you've been drinking bottled purified water, maybe just try it for a little while. You know, try it for a week. I promise you'll feel different after drinking just pure spring water for a week, because your body is just going to be so much more hydrated. So yeah, man, if you haven't tried it, maybe give it a try, see what you think. And another thing about the purified water, a lot of the bottles that purified water is in has BPA in. And what BPA is, a BPA is bisphenol A, and it's made from polycarbonate plastics and epoxy resins and stuff of that nature. So basically, when you letting all this plastic sit, it basically seeps into the water and you drink it if it's not non-BPA. So that's just another thing to be aware of when you're getting water. Check it out if it's non-BPA or not. And yeah, man, spring water, purified water. Spring water is gonna naturally nourish your body, give you all the hydration, quench your thirst, everything you need, keep everything flowing well. Purified water, on the other hand, can get you by, but it's not gonna allow you to thrive. So that's my take on it, man. You're actually supposed to drink like 3 quarts a day. I've never measured my water drinkage, but today I actually poured me up some quarts, and I drank a quart already, and I'm on my second one right now. So I'm trying out the 3 quart thing. I drink a lot of water, but I never measured it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm measuring it now, and try it out, man. So yeah, I hope y'all having a great day, and I'll see y'all later. I'm gone.